Hello, beautiful black people. I hope that all is well in your world. And this day was a very, very, very good day for you and all of your wonderful, wonderful loved ones. My beautiful black brothers and sisters, know that all that the Republican Party has proclaimed to be for the past 5 decades was a lie. It was all lies, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And for those open-minded, liberal white folks out there that are listening. It has been decades. The Republican Party has been on a mission to get Republicans elected at every level of government, from the president to U.S. senators down the ladder to local Republican officials. They have been on a mission. The GOP, those good old racist white boys, and I believe that they are now, they have been, and they will be going forward a detriment to America. It is not that Donald Trump hijacked the Republican Party and changed it into something else. Donald Trump did not do that. Yes, he hijacked the party, but he did not change it into something else. What the Republican Party has become under the auspices of Trump was what the Republican Party has always been: undercover, covertly, incognito, etc., etc. What Trump has done, is exposed the hypocrisy, the stupidity, the racism, the totalitarianism of those white racist Republicans. And they have been that way for 4 to 5 decades, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. The Republicans Party is a party of white supremacists. It's the party of white folks. It is the party of his hypocrisy and self-delusion. They are delusionists, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And that history, that delusionist history, that hypocrisy goes back to the era of the civil rights legislation in the mid-1960s. Yes, it goes back that far. Since that civil rights legislation became law, the Republican Party has been on a mission to destroy the modified democracy, to destroy the state, and in the process, marginalize, destroy black folks, people that look like me. Racism has always lurked, L-U-R-K-E-D. Racism have always lurked in the modern GOP, the modern Republican Party's DNA. And it goes back as far as Barry Goldwater. Remember him? Remember how he mounted so much opposition to the desegregation of schools, businesses, etc., etc. Do you remember that Ronald Reagan kicked off his presidential campaign in a little town named Philadelphia, Mississippi? That is the town where all of those racist white folks kidnapped and murdered 3 civil rights workers. Remember that? Ronald Reagan kicked off his presidential campaign in that little town in Mississippi. You remember Ronald Reagan referring to black folks that were taking advantage of welfare because they needed it. They were poor, they were homeless, they were hungry, etc., etc. But Ronald Reagan, with his racist white ass, referred to these black folks as welfare queens. And Ronald Reagan became a big proponent of states' rights rhetoric. And all states' rights mean is a code word for segregation, discrimination, inequalities, etc., etc. The hypocrisy of Republicans today. The hypocrisy of Republicans today in August of 2020. They claim to embody family values. How many times have you heard these hypocritical Republicans profess that it is the party of family values and Christianity? But the Republican Party have had a devout commitment to destroying the state, destroying the federal government. Yet they claim to be patriotic They claim to be Christians. They claim to have all of these family values. It has all been a big charade. It has all been a big charade since the 1970s, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. The Republican Party has stood for nothing. The Republican Party has stood for nothing since the inception of the civil rights legislation. The Republican Party has stood for nothing. They have lied to all of us about who they were and what they stood for. When a party stands for nothing, it is destined that that party will be taken over by the loudest, the most ignorant, the most racist, and the angriest white boy voice in the room. And that is Donald Trump, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. All that the Republicans profess to be back then, all that they profess to be today, is a lie. They are none of that. The modern GOP, the modern Republican Party, are kneeling. They are kneeling at the foot, at the feet. They are kneeling at the feet of a morally bankrupt con man named Trump. They are kneeling at his feet, tugging on his testicles. The modern Republican Party is licking his boots. The modern Republican Party is kissing his ass. My beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. I don't understand how any logically thinking, any decent, intelligent, morally straight human being could be a Republican. It cannot happen. If you are a Republican today, you are Trump. You are just like Trump. You're just like Bill Barr. You are just like Mike Pompeo. And you're just like all of those dumb MAGA hat wearing white folks. That is racist to the core. That's all I have on this one. Talk to you again on another one real soon.